What's poppin', Henny gang, 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 gang? If you're new to the channel, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Click the notification bell, select all so that you get notified whenever I do a video. And if you are a returning Henny gang member to the bar, yeah. Now let's get into this content. If you've ever decided to scroll and stroll over there to the Clubhouse streets, then you know that Wack 100 and his 100 Show ENT crew, they're always going at it. But it looks like this time Wack not only pissed off Danni, but pissed off a few other females. And they decided to go on the other side and air him out and talk about how he likes to on FaceTime, how he uses his Clubhouse room to basically solicit females. And they even discuss some of these extortion and bullying tactics that he uses. And I'm curious if he uses some of them to keep his squad in line. But y'all don't have to take my word for it, because you know what I'm going to do. Pour up the content.
Dan, I got a question.
Go ahead.
You want to throw this ball out here, right? Now you already know you got a close friendship with this nigga. Now you got to know.
Friendship with who?
You got to. You had a close friendship with Wack. So if you throw this ball,
no friendship.
Oh, no friendship. Okay. So I'm saying if you throw this ball,
we might have had a decent friendship, like up until the point of the first time we got into it. After we got into it the very first time.
Okay. So
we ain't had no friendship.
Oh, okay. So when you throw this ball out here, what you throwing out? Now you know he coming.
What got to do with me?
How you gonna handle that when he try to refute everything that you're saying?
The nigga been running the same scare tactics for years.
I'm the big Paru. I'ma get you touched.
I don't got no mother.
I'ma send your mama a pizza. I'ma tap your granny and get some groceries.
What can you do? I know where your nigga work. I'm glad you know where a ghost is employed. Call him. I don't got no access to shit. Oh, I know where your family is at. I ain't talked to them in years. Call them. Oh, I know where you work. I ain't never had to be scared of getting fired a day in my life. Call them. We already know the game. You either gonna call the employer, call to get somebody's kids taken away. I ain't got no kids.
I don't. I feel you.
And then I don't even feel like you got the bag to even get a come fight me.
And he probably doesn't. Because remember when I read the Keefe D bail transcripts and they said in the court transcripts that he didn't have the money for the bail? Let's pour that up. However, in May of 2024, which is the month before the bail premium was paid, the ending balance is insufficient to cover the $112,500 payment. Thus, the courts still do not know how Mr. Jones paid the entire premium. The court has to couple that uncertainty with Mr. Davis's own statements to his wife on June 14th of 2024, where he indicated that Mr. Jones did not have the capital to pay the bond premium. He didn't have enough funds in that bank account to secure the payment that was made. They don't even care about what happened in June. And they don't even care that over a span of 12 months, you've accumulated $1 million. Who cares? They were looking to see, could you procure this? Can you produce this without it being suspicious? And you couldn't. If you missed the full spill on this video, the link will be in the description box. But now let's get back to the content.
Y'all know me and him have some real big shit going on, right? So I pull out of my gate at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I look to the right, and it's a shiny ass G-Wagon. Like the Mercedes sign was so nice, it looked like that had LED lights. You feel me? Like it was damn near the price of what the houses cost over there. I get on, I bust U-turns, all type of shit. So like, nigga, if you got somebody to do it, if you gonna spend the money and all that, why your ass was out there chasing me? Why you didn't have nobody to jump out on me? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what they got. Why you was in the G-Wagon, nigga?
Cause y'all still love each other.
Now, I told y'all that I was gonna pour up some hot Henny for y'all. But stalking, high-speed chases, and this is just the beginning. Because, ladies and gentlemen, there's more.
The people whose kids have been threatened, whose households have been threatened.
My house been threatened. I had to move. And let me touch on that. Can I touch on that? It's a bunch of like Ebony, Bisha. They go and they call and they say, hey, a nigga with millions was chasing me in a G-Wagon. I'm a battered woman. I want to get, what they call it, domestic violence and move. Well, me, because I'm a homegirl, like they could do shit to you and threaten you and do shit because quote unquote you a homegirl. I had to come up with $3,700 to move. I had to do a whole bunch of shit for me to move. You feel me? And I think that's that's a millionaire that's sitting up, that's getting 900,000 wires and shit, can jump up and take $3,700 from regular little old me. Let's speak on that. And I got a kid who just started school and all the shit. You feel me? But nobody want to talk on that. But Ebony and them, every 6 months, they go move for free and lie and say a nigga is on their line. A nigga was really on my line and I couldn't do it, but I'm the one that they say is a rat. You feel me? I'm sick of that shit.
Shit, you better than me. One threat this, like 911.
Nah, cause y'all gotta realize, you see where I'm at right now?
I already know.
Yeah, I'm, you feel me? Anybody could approach me, hey, did you whoop whoop whoop? You feel me? I'm right here right now.
I would like to report a madman.
And I feel like a lot of black women, we are the main people that are not protected, that are overlooked, that are, oh, it's okay. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot, like with me, they try to do it, oh, you a homegirl, let me threaten you, let me do this, because you can't go and, you know, you can't go against the street code, you can't go against that. So it was like a lot of bullshit, you feel me? But just so everybody know, I climbed up out of all that shit. And I'm good, and I moved. And I'm still driving an all-white Range Rover. Let me mute up.
Respect,
don't mute up now.
Let me drive that motherfucker. Respect.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, like nobody never, you know, the black woman is the main person that get overlooked. The main person that's overlooked. Hey, let me tell y'all, on top of the Range Rover, he bought me 2 other cars. You feel me? And I'ma just mute up, man. This shit crazy.
What other 2 cars you talking about?
The Jeep and the Honda that I sold.
Wait.
And I PTR'd the picture with his passport, with his money. That $3,000 that was laying on my dresser, that was for the Jeep.
3,000?
That's all. It was $3,500.
What Jeep? The one that got
the 2012. Yeah. Oh yeah. And then my
with
tires.
The tires he paid
and
for?
Then on top of that, it was some. Let me tell y'all this. So, I keep saying my tires got flat. I had this little extra Jeep because when I drive the Range Rover back and forth to work, it's like $150 every 2 weeks just to go to work. So I'm like, okay, cool. I want this little 4-cylinder little car to commute and get back and forth with. Boom. Come over, lay the pipe, leave the $3,500. I buy the Jeep. Then when I get the Jeep, I needed tires on the Jeep. So it was like $560, $600. I come outside one day, 3 tires is flat. I don't know if all you guys remember, but on the Honda side, they spoke of how when you flatten tires, you're supposed to flatten 3 so that they can't do an insurance claim or something like that. If you do all 4, when I came outside, it was 3. Yeah. Remember that whole thing that was like a big thing on the stage, Danny?
Yep.
And they talked about if you ever did that. Exactly. Right. But see, a bitch like me, I'm so hood. Bitch, I'm going to go with a motherfucking box cutter and cut the 4th one. Bitch, now it's 4. Stupid ass nigga. And they still got replaced. But yeah, motherfuckers saying they didn't do it. They just paid $560 to replace the tires. So if you just did that to replace the tires, why wouldn't you go ahead and bust them motherfuckers because you paid for them? I'm not stupid. I don't have enemies. I'm not fucking no nigga. None of that. I ain't fucking nobody.
Wait, so he paid for your tires to get fixed after they got flattened?
No, he paid for them prior to being flattened. They was brand new. I went to his tire shop, the same tire shop where he fought the skinheads. Remember that video of Wack fighting the skinheads? That's the same tire shop that I went to by the burger spot and got my tires put on. That he had somebody come to my house and flatten, because I have cameras and I saw them on the camera flattening my motherfucking tires. I saw who did it. I saw what homie did it. And even when that hoe ass nigga was chasing me in the G-Wagon, that nigga wanted to pull over and talk, y'all. That nigga wanted to do the, oh my God, and go lay up and get some more pussy. I was like, you nigga. No. Doing U-turns, doing donuts, busting circles, getting away from them potholes in his face. Ugly ass, oatmeal face ass nigga. Hard to say my thing, but you stick your whole tongue in it. My do not sting. Where's Bridget? I Bridget a whole bunch of times. Where Bridget? I feel like I want to fuck her again, because he always used to call Bridget. Where Bridget? From the honey side.
Y'all really was a thing?
Oh, God. That was the main person he called. And R&B used to give
Give us a couple names. Give us a couple names.
Ty.
Ty who? Ty
Bridget.
The one she talking about now?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you seen her with this?
Bridge. Oh, yeah, with a butt plug.
Yeah, with a butt plug. Oh, shit.
And Ty got a nice body. She got a nice body. For an older woman, she got a nice body.
Keep going. All right, keep going.
She used to put Bridget, Ty. Who else was it? The Voice.
The Voice from the churches.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Those are the people when I was riding that he called. And then R&B would be like, bitch.
The Voice?
R&B would be like, he not calling me. She was mad the nigga wasn't calling her to get on FaceTime. Crazy.
Keep going, is it?
That's all I got. Who else? Yeah, that's all I got.
One of my
Somebody said, what about Dre?
I ain't gonna say that.
No, never Dre's.
What about Ebony?
Oh,
what
yeah.
about Ebony?
Well, the thing with Ebony is she was pretending to be my cousin, so I believe she was getting dick down, but never with me. Because you know how that shit go. They probably didn't think I was down with it. But from what I understand, Ebony was getting her eyebrows done one time, and him and R&B called her fucking, and she was like, "Oh, I'm getting my eyebrows done, but can I listen? Can I please listen?" Type shit. So
Wait,
she
asked
part of
to
the
listen
kitty.
to that?
And this the when me and R&B was sisters. Sister, you been on my mind.
Oh, this word.
Sister, I'm keeping my eyes on you. Let me tell you so I don't know nothing. when she was my sister.
This is not funny, please. This is sad. Like
This sad. It's sad. Okay, let me build up twin. Somebody on that honey side.
I made it my purpose to
Somebody
never
on that
speak to a
side
man
got
on the
that
side with nobody. And if they do, here's what I want you to do, because there ain't even no ifs. But I got a very special tattoo in a very special place. You see me, I'm tatted up. You can't even fake my stuff. Because I know niggas like getting creative, going on the hub and taking a screenshot saying, bitch, that's you. You can't even say, bitch,
That's
that's
the
you.
fact they do that. Remember, I dropped the one with the birthmark, and it wasn't
Which
me.
tattoo you talking about, though?
I'm talking about, you know what I mean, now.
On the pussy.
Right in a certain spot.
So that means you got your pussy.
Ain't no lying.
I got
Ain't
a
no
tattoo
lying.
on my pussy, too. On God, I do.
Some of these niggas over there tried, but
Like
I
who?
thought
Like who?
King Yo tried it at one point. YG tried it at one point.
So
A couple
did
people
Wack
over there
ever
tried,
try?
but I felt like,
that shit?
of course, but it was a no.
Of course.
I told him to
Multiple times.
I'm not into you.
Multiple
I feel
times. And him and R&B called you, right, Danny? Keep it G. R&B in it, too.
Listen, ain't nobody
ain't nobody say. I'm just saying, ain't nobody say they called you fucking and sucking, right? Like they used to do me. to get you to be they bitch? Let's keep it G.
Define that.
On
Here's what I'll
FaceTime,
say. I have never
trying to get you.
I ain't never. Ain't nobody ever FaceTime.
Not participating, but
And
okay, they never tried it.
No one has FaceTimed me having sex. Now, while on the phone, the motherfucker did try to sneak me.
Okay.
And he tried to sneak, and I laughed. And boop, 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 boop. But no interaction. And that wasn't even on her. That was on him. He tried it.
She be with it. Just like they did Lady Killer, and Lady Killer had a herpes bump on her booty. The herpes bump on her booty turned them off. Y'all didn't hear that story?
Keep it real. I don't believe the herpes booty because
I believe it. No, I believe it. R&B told me her pussy got dry, that herpes. When she seen that herpes, she couldn't. No, she said they couldn't do it because of the herpes thing. R&B was my sister at that time. She was calling me on the phone, telling me everything that was happening, and she said that thing on her booty was like a herpes blister, to where like it was like.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Oh God. You don't believe that, Cell.
Now that was one hell of a spill. Y'all tell me y'all thoughts on this down in the comment section below. And be sure to follow your girl on all social media platforms. I'll see y'all in the next one.